My life has been in the hands of God, and it will continue to be in the hands of God. And I know your life too is in the hands of God. I'm celebrating 50 years. My birthday. And I'm glad, not that I'm sad about it, no. I'm celebrating it because I'm excited when I see what God has done. But even when I was celebrating, my mind went way back when I was a little girl. From Loitoktok, Rombo, when I was in primary school. Nikisoma. My parents were business people. And so because they were in and out of home, we had a house girl. As young as I was, because I remember I was between class 5, class 6 there. And by the way, we are 6 siblings. I am the firstborn. And out of 6, I used to be told that I was the ugliest. Our house help would start by the most beautiful one or the handsome one, and I would be the last one. Maybe haikuwa na impact that time. Maybe sikufeel anything about it that. But you know, there is power. There is power in every word that is spoken. Anyway, I grew up and I went to secondary school somewhere in Machakos. And when I was in Form 2, we had a challenge in the family. My parents got separated. And as a firstborn, what do? And in this case, ilikuwa tricky because when my parents fought, my mom akarudi kwao. We were left with my dad. And my dad later also went back to Nairobi. And so I was left with the children. I was the father, I was the mother. The good thing about all this, because I knew Christ. Maybe that is the reason why, I don't know, let me not say it didn't affect me, because there are things ambazo hazikuaffect that time but zinakuja kukuaffect later, knowingly or unknowingly. But the good news is when you have God, when you have Christ, He helps you knowingly or unknowingly. Una go through them bila hata we kujua umeenda through them aje. So I'm celebrating 50 years. Tumesharudi, tumeachwa. After that now, the house was a rental. We could not be able to pay. We packed our things, came to Nairobi to my father's. My father's asked us to go to where mom was. We went to my mom's place. And that is how things were, and they were left that way. It was not easy for my mom with 6 children. My education was over. And nothing else was left but to do casual works. And that is how I ended up being house girl. House girl. I went to some place in Dandora and I did it for some months. And by the way, did I say mimi nimekuwa mtu wa mjengo? Nishaijenga. Even today tukienda Ushags napitianga hapo naona hiyo factory and I remember I see that little girl, that young girl, na kakoto amebeba anapelekea mafundi, na maji ya kumwagilia kule kulijengwa jana, na kubeba mawe kuyasongesha mahali fundi wako karibu. The good news is, bado nilikuwa na Mungu. I was born again even that time. And that's the beauty of all the challenges that we go through. Not that I'm saying it is beautiful to be in any challenge. But the beauty of it is when you have Christ, because there is hope. Leo watu wananiangalianga, wanaona beautiful lady, a lady who is doing well. If I call it the way we are called, celebrity, woman of God, all those names. But there is history behind. After all that, and many things that happen, many, my story is huge as a girl. No wonder I love this song. When I remember what the Lord has done, I will never go back anymore. When I remember what the Lord has done, I will never go back anymore. Siwezi muacha Mungu. I am the way I am because of God. The many months that we were left by my parents, I would become something else. We have young boys, and tulikuwa tunaishi tao, yani si kijiji, si Yeshagi, town center. Anything could have happened. But God saved me and saved us. I got married. I met a handsome man who fears God, who loves God. Tulipatana na yeye church. Because even that time, and let me say this, if there is anything that ilitusaidia sana is my mom. Every time he would tell us, is there anything going on in the church? Go, go, go. He wanted us to be in the church. Maybe alikuwa na reason zake, maybe tusisikie njaa, because hakuna kitu ya kukula. Maybe tusiende kuzurura tao. But it helped us. And we would go to church, pray. I can't tell you what we were praying, but we were just praying. And in the church I met my husband now. And I thought, now because I will get married, everything, shida za kulala njaa, shida za kufanya kazi casual, zitaisha. But I would say, I don't know whether I would say fortunately or unfortunately, he was posted to Korokocho, and that is where we started our life. Korokocho was not easy at all. Niliuza nyanya, niliuza mboga, nilihook viatu za watoto, niliuza mangunia, ninatoka kwa mashops moja nikipeleka Gikomba. Oh, so many things I did. But God was still reigning in my heart. I am encouraging you, whatever thing that you are going through, let God be the center of each and everything within and without you. What else can I say? We went through what we went through. Challenge za uimbaji, a lot of them. Being despised. Unaenda mahali, ukiexpect utapewa wimbo, uimbe, unanyimwa. na najua waimbaji wengi wanapitianga hayo mambo. Don't lose hope. Ninaambiwa nyimbo zangu, utunzi wangu ni mzuri. I have beautiful songs. But why should I sing like a man? That voice, I should try to rectify my voice. And with all stupidity, going back home, praying, asking God, please, nipatie sauti ya mwanamke, God. But you know, those kind of prayers, I think God will never answer. And later, I accepted who I was. Remember, I had all this inferiority complex from childhood, that I was the ugliest in my family. And when I was growing up, the front teeth were brown. So I could not, I am that kind of person who love laughing, but I always nilikuwa nacheka kaa nimefunga mdomo nisionekane. So that thing was eating me inside, that I'm not as beautiful as others, that I'm not acceptable as others. I am not as learned as others. Me, for a long time, sikuwa nafanya interviews because how will I speak English? I'm not learned. You know, every time I would tell myself, you are not learned. You didn't complete your school, your education. So unajiona na ako. And it went on and on. I don't know how I overcame it, but I know it is just because of God, the God that is in me. I started singing and I was doing well. All of a sudden, face yangu ikaharibika. I don't know what happened. I had a beautiful smooth face. All of a sudden ikaharibika. Nikaanza kuwa na mathundo, maspots. Tukikutana na mtu, the first thing anaona, oh, what happened to your face? Oh, what is happening to your face? Huyu ananiambia, do you know how heartbreaking it is? Kai, ni nini uso? Nitakupatia kitu. I tried millions, and I would call those things millions because there were so many things. Gwarusa na mchanga, unga ugali, ndimu, osha na sabuni ya kipandi, osha sijui. I tried for years, many years. Those are the things that when I'm celebrating my 15th birthday are coming up in my mind. And that is why I'm celebrating them with gratitude and happiness and joy in me, knowing that it's all about God. The way I am, the way I look, the way I do, the way I sing, the way I worship, it is God. To God be the glory for great things he has done. Hallelujah.